Murray Lay runs a national trucking and logistics company from Kalgoorlie, about 600 kilometres east of Perth.
The fourth trailer for that's still in refurb at the moment, this one?
Yeah.
Demand for his business has been soaring, but he's got a major gap to fill.
For us to be able to attract and retain people has been challenging, and getting enough people to deal with our customers' growth has been a real challenge.
MLG Oz employs 700 truck drivers, mechanics and administrative staff. It needs another 200 workers to meet rising demand. But in a tight labour market, that's not easy. 33,500 jobs were added to the economy in August, but the unemployment rate still rose for the first time in 10 months. That's because more people decided to look for a job, pushing the participation rate up. The number of full-time jobs increased, while part-time positions fell. And more than 750,000 Australians worked reduced hours due to illness. That's twice as many as normal for this time of year.
We don't think this is a turning point in the labour market. We think it's a bit of month-to-month volatility, but actually we think that employment growth will remain strong over the remainder of this year.
A big driver of that is the number of job ads, which remains elevated. There are almost as many unemployed people in Australia as there are jobs to be filled.
We're looking for 50 chefs as of today.
Across New South Wales.
That's pushing employers to look elsewhere for workers, like this new platform that helps businesses find workers in the UK and Ireland looking to migrate here.
The ultimate goal for us is really to help solve the labour crisis in Australia. So it's really about connecting Australian employers with a much larger labour pool that they can get access to.
Just the integration of data synthesis work into MLOps.
Other employers are headhunting locally. Amal Malla is one of 2 new recruits at this software and technology developer.
I was getting a few calls from recruiters and I started looking for opportunities that had better work environment and pay.
The number of people with more than one job has also reached a new high. Almost 900,000 people are holding down multiple jobs.
Makes it easier for people to find that additional job who aren't getting enough hours in their current job. But it also may be some bad factors or some push factors where the rising cost of living, falling real wages and rising rates are actually pushing people to find additional jobs to be able to cover their expenses.
The latest jobs numbers are unlikely to slow the pace of the Reserve Bank's next rate rise. In fact, the stubbornly high inflation numbers out of the US and the likelihood of a full percentage rate hike there is probably going to have more of an impact on the RBA's next move, which is likely to be another double hike.